Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, I'm Lorna Recommend. Today, we're going to be talking about 4 important things that you need to know before selling digital products on Etsy so you can begin making money online right away. So, without further ado, let's go right ahead and dive on into this great way for you to begin making money online with digital products on Etsy. The first thing you need to know is that as a digital product seller, the more listings you have, the more you increase your chances of being found, which equates to more sales for your shop. Do you know that a lot of digital products shops actually have hundreds of listings in their shop, and certainly it's for a good reason. Digital products are such an amazing commodity because when you create them, they immediately become a passive source of income for you. This is because you don't have to edit, change, ship, or do anything further with them. You create the product and then simply upload it onto your shop, and then it's like evergreen. How cool is that? It's just going to consistently and constantly keep selling over and over again. So people can keep adding listings to the shop and keep growing your number of listings and therefore increasing your chances of being found more often in the Etsy or on Google search. Now then, this is a tip that I recommend to all new Etsy shop because I'm sure you want to grow your shop quickly and in the best way possible. So, in order for you to do so, you must increase your number of listings as often as is practicable. So, I'm letting you know now due to its importance so you can increase your sales, especially if you're just starting out selling digital products. Guys, why not put the time in now and work your butt off and make a new one every 1 to 2 days because it will so drastically improve your shop sales. Another idea for your new shop is when creating PNG designs, you should start uploading new listings daily on there to increase your shop to a certain number of listings just so you look professional. This will enable you to start getting a lot of traffic and therefore you will start making a lot more sales. The next thing you should know as a digital product seller on Etsy is you don't need to price your digital products low just because they're digital. So many people price digital products really low, and as I've said earlier, this is because once you've created a digital product, typically you don't really have to do anything further to it again for a very long time, which means a lot of new shop sellers are of the opinion that they've already made it and the work is already done and they're not having to spend any more money to create it. Therefore, they think like just list it really low and sell a lot of it. And you should know that you don't have to do this and don't be stressed to do this as it's sales strategy and tactic, and it's definitely not the be all and end all. Here are some key things you should take into consideration when pricing your digital product. How much time did you spend making the product? Did you spend several weeks or months creating your product? Then you certainly should not lowball yourself and make it a $5 or $10 product. For sure, you deserve more than that because of the hard work you put in. And the same goes for the amount of money you had to spend to make that digital. Did you have to buy a number of graphics and things that could be used for the commercial use in order for you to create it? Did you purchase unique fonts for it? Did you pay someone to help you make it? Are you presently paying for a software or an app that you have to use to make the product? For sure, you must take into consideration all of these important things, plus the rest of things you needed when it comes to pricing your digital product. Therefore, you should not feel like you have to lowball yourself because you don't have to, because you worked really hard on it and you spent a lot of hours. So then, the next thing you ought to know is something so many people struggle with digital, especially on Etsy. This is due to a size limit for your files that you sell through Etsy. I believe it's basically of a size limit And so a lot of people, if they're selling larger files, they can't fit them in the Etsy listing. So here's a hack for that, and things that you must learn that will help you save time and effort when it comes to this. Firstly, always try compressing your file, as this is the easiest way to get your file size smaller. Also, be sure that it is still of good quality, and you can do this by right-clicking on your file and then compress file. This will then turn it into a little zip file. So when someone wants to download it, they'll then get a zip file to open just by tapping on it. However, should your compressed file still not be manageable, then I would recommend you uploading your file to Dropbox or Google Drive, whichever is your preference. Next, give a link to people for them to go and download it from one of those two platforms. But if you prefer another one, then that's totally fine. This is the best way for you to be sure to give them the link, because you still need to have a downloadable product on your Etsy shop, and you should create an interactive PDF file. Just so you are aware, an interactive PDF file is like a little page where you click on a word, a shape, or something else. It will then take you to a link which enables you to make a large download button, allowing people to click it, taking them to the file location, and then they can download it from there. Now then, there is an app called Keynote, which I recommend you use to create if you are on a Mac. You could also create these on PowerPoint or on Google Slide. The basics of this is for you to choose a shape and then add a hyperlink to it. So now you can create something that says, click here to download your file. This allows your customers to click on it, and the link will then take them to the Dropbox or Google Drive or wherever you stored the file for them to download. Guys, I hope this makes sense, as I'm aware it's a little bit of an advanced tip. It will help you figure out how much to get around the file size if you're selling something that's a bit bigger. The fourth thing you need to know is for you to begin mental preparation, because not all people are good with technology. It would appear people are not that tech savvy. There are a lot of people out there who have no idea what they're doing, who don't know how to download files. Some don't know how to open up files in certain apps or software, and some people could be given a step-by-step instruction and sometimes are still not able to do it. Now then, this is where you must exercise a little bit of patience. Try putting yourself in their position, because technology can be very frustrating or even overwhelming for those who are not used to it. Under the circumstances, please remain calm and be present, and try to be as helpful as possible when questions are asked of you. There is no need to get upset or angry at your potential new customers because there is something they don't understand. It's best for you to stay positive and helpful and try and navigate them to the answer that they're looking for. Another great tip would be for you to create a list of your most frequently asked questions and the responses that you would give. This could be a few different things, and some ways for you to do this is to have an actual frequently asked questions page on your website or social media where customers are directed to it. It could say something like, you have questions, click here. You could simply have a set of numbered responses, save them to your notes section on your phone, and then copy and paste all of your messages you receive. You will find that as a digital product seller, you will be asked the same questions repeatedly, which will save you and your potential customers a lot of time and frustration, and get the answers to your customers a lot quicker, resulting in satisfied customers. Guys, let me know what digital products you sell. Comment down below, and I cannot wait to hear from you guys. I'm going to put a link for you guys to another video that I think you'll find very helpful indeed. So, without further ado, this is Lorna Recommend, and please remember to subscribe to this channel and hit that like button where you guys can stick around for more videos like this. So this brings us to the end, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye for now.